मरीज आज मौजूद हैं। डॉक्टर्स की भाषा शब्दों से नहीं बयां होती, उनके कर्मों से बयां होती है। और ऐसे ही एक व्यक्तित्व जिनके आगे श्रद्धा में सबके सर झुक जाते हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने वैसे कार्य किए हैं, लोगों के जीवन में उनका इतना अहम योगदान रहा है। और आज यही वजह है कि सम्मान के साथ डॉक्टर्स की पूरी कम्युनिटी में उस व्यक्तित्व को जाना जाता है। मैं उन्हें मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी। उनके उद्बोधन के लिए मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में मौजूद आज के इस कार्यक्रम में शिरकत कर रहे हमारे बीच मौजूद प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर अनिल नारंग सर, प्लीज।
Thank you. I don't want to stop you from getting the feedback from Ajay Gambhir because he is doyen in pediatrics, neonatology, and you name a subject, he is a doyen in that. And so quickly he was trying to educate you on why the mortalities are different. It's unique for me to be here as a chief guest. I have my life and I have been inviting people as chief guests. Generally those chief guests used to be President of India, Prime Minister, governors, some ministers, and there was so much of tension in that you have to make tip-top arrangements, security checks, you have to write a write-up for them, and on the contrary, I am here standing as a student of neonatology who had the privilege of being there at the time when I reached that place. My journey started long time ago when just Shri Gopal Singh ji was trying to read neonatology. People used to read pediatrics and fumble. So that was the time when I came into this. That was also the time when babies were born in obstetrics ward, obviously labor rooms, and pediatrician or neonatologist, no one was invited. You were not supposed to be there. Babies were looked after by them for whatever they used to do. And if after 2-3 days the baby was still alive, then they wondered, now what do we do? Because the mother is ready to go home, and what do we do with this baby? And then it was the question of pediatrician coming in. So no resuscitation. You spent huge amount of time in trying to look for resuscitation. There was a lot of talk on birth asphyxias. I don't know where they used to go. I also had the fortune or misfortune of seeing that for first 24 hours when the babies actually started to come to neonatology, that for first 24 hours nothing was given to them. No IV fluids, no oxygen, and if they survived, after 24 hours we would start thinking, let's do something now. It was also the time when nurses, even in the peak winter, would get the baby and put the baby under the tap to wash it, saying that let's clean the baby. Now that was the kind of era in which I started my career. It was pathetic, but somehow that is where we had to go about. Pediatricians had to fight from physicians for getting the due for the child, and pediatricians had to fight for the due from obstetrician to get for the rights of the babies. And now we are reaching a stage that neonatology is at a different edge. Everyone wants to be a neonatologist. There has been time when this was the star. Any VIP who would come to an institution, neonatology would be shown. That was fortunate for me. That is how it went about. Neonatology, whether we can go further or not, I'm very pleased to see today amongst the faculty, students, that I can recognize quite a few of them who have gone through a difficult phase in PGI, probably cursing me quite a bit at that particular moment. But that is what it was supposed to be. That was what it was supposed to be, the passion. We have gone a long, long way from neonatal mortalities of over 50, 60s to where we are today. As I said, that there are many states where you would not even think about babies being there. The revolution came in late 60s when UNICEF came into the picture, and they gave help and established neonatal units all over the country wherever people wanted to have them. Not that they were not willing to give more, but they were not able to still establish it all over the place. Prior to that, UNICEF grants and help, inclusive of a teacher coming from UK to give lectures all over the place. Babies were somewhere. Prior to that, there were only 2 centers in the country where probably some neonatology was done. One was in Vellore, CMC Vellore, another was in Delhi. One said we do not have a disease, HMD. The other said we have rampant HMD. So that was the kind of a scenario where we were going about. 1980s things improved dramatically. In America, the things improved dramatically when John F. Kennedy's child could not be saved, although the child was premature. And millions of dollars was poured in for neonatal care. Here, that kind of a pouring hasn't come so that we could get similar kind of setups, but a lot of it has gone through since then. In 1980, some youngsters, like what they are sitting now here, they wanted to do something, and that's how the neonatology chapter came about. And they were finicky. They would say that we only want to talk about neonatology and we do not talk about anything else. They wanted that I don't want to get a credit, but you take a credit. You have done something, you take the credit. So everyone was given the credit without the chairperson taking any of the credits. That also made a huge difference. The next step came was in 1990s when we started the DM program. The first program in the country. It was tough for students, tough for me, but after about 5-7 years, AIM started having the DM program. The people who one should remember at this particular moment are Dr. Belwan Singh in All India Institute, Dr. O.N. Bhakku, who was my teacher, Simen Irani in KEM Hospital, Bombay, Amira Fernandez in Bombay, and Jayam in Chennai. they were probably of different mitti, because I don't know how they would spend time, how would they sit with the patients, or they sit with the students, but that is how the thing started to grow up. We have been fortunate now that we talk of meta-analysis, we talk of groups, we talk of various studies in which multi-centric studies have been involved. What we do need to remember as a neonatologist for our country is that we are poor, as you were mentioning, that we are a poor country. We need to make sure that we have to use our local resources. We have to find our local answers. We should not be carried away only by the Western literature. So if we have to find the local answers, then neonatology has to grow further. And that further growing, I would say, there are a couple of things which one should remember. One, that neonatologists should form subgroups. These subgroups should be dedicated to individual disease, individual system. These subgroups are the ones who should sift through the literature, which is pouring in millions of pages per day, so that a poor person in India can get the benefit of the total literature world over, so that we can get some recommendations. That group also should take the responsibility of doing the research on those subjects relevant to our needs and find answers to our needs. So to my mind, if we do not do now, and if we start saying that I am a neonatologist, I'll do general neonatology, I'll do ventilation, I'll do neurology, I'll do jaundice, I'll do sepsis, then you are not going to be useful. For us to be useful, we must have now subgroups as a pressure groups. There was a time when we had the neonatologist must do everything, but we have come a long way since then. And the sooner we start, the better it would be. This group should also not only sift literature, raise questions, find answers, should also act as a pressure group for the government, so that they can get the ideas implemented. We have the youngsters which are going to be coming every day. They also need to be trained for their skills, and I'm glad we are doing more than enough for in the conferences for giving them the hands-on training. So we have to stay on that, because it's not going to be one-time job. Whether it is the local chapters or it's the national chapters, or whether you are in a medical college, we would have to carry on this. Another important thing which we need to remember, that neonatology is not a subject, it is a discipline. And if you're talking of a discipline, then it has a multi-dimensional approach. So you need to make sure that you spread the message to others, but you also join the other like-minded in other disciplines, so that your ideas can be implemented by virtue of, let's say, an engineer giving you the answers to how to solve the issue. We had done that earlier, but I think there is a need for us to remember that neonatologists staying in the four walls of the neonatology is not going to be the answer. So you would have to get out, make sure that you attend others, welcome others, so that they can also contribute to the care of the babies. We would also have to involve the society, so that they can act as a pressure group for the government. Whether that pressure group is going to be Shri Gopal Singh or anyone else, take care of them, educate them, get help from them so that we can have a neonatology which is flourishing. Last but not the least, please stay rooted. At the moment, we do have a feeling that the neonatologists are in a whirlwind and they are going up and up and up. That going up and up should not take you away from your feet. Stick to your basics because a lot of basics would be required. Till such time we have a better education, better infrastructure, we would have to do a lot of things which are not optimal, but they can still be practiced. And hence, recommendations coming from neonatologists would have a long bearing. All these must also be ethical. We should not forget that ethics would create a major problem in our care of the babies, because if the baby gets into any difficulty, they can come back to you 18 years later that you didn't do well. So please remember that we have a task which is very difficult, which can be done, but with the youngsters having so much energy, I'm sure we are going to see good days for the neonatology. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Your experience has been an inspiration to all the young doctors, and your being here means a lot to all of them. Now, I would, for the other functions, for presenting the gold medal and other things, now may I request the chairperson, IAP Neo Chap, Dr. Rishikesh Thakre, sir, please come on the stage.
We are thankful and grateful to you, sir, for your gracious presence today for the inaugural function. And out of love, respect and gratitude, wish to felicitate you, and I invite our guest of honor, CMD CCL, Shri Gopal Singh Ji, to please hand over a memento to Professor Dr. Anil Narang. It is